Hello everyone, welcome to screencast ID SC10200. In today's screencast, we are going to demonstrate how to manually upgrade an AP7131 running the 4.x code to 5.x. So let's get started. Our topology consists of an AP and a TFTP server directly plugged into a wired switch. Our goal here is to download the migration image from the TFTP server onto the AP and smoothly migrate it from 4.x to 5.x. Just a word of caution before we get started. The first and foremost thing you want to ensure is your AP is running the latest 4.x code. Using 4.1.2.3 will ensure that your AP migrates from 4.x and to 5.x smoothly. The other thing to make sure is that you have the right migration image from the 5.x standpoint. The migration image ends with the star.bin extension and not a .img. The reason for this is the APs running 4.x code natively only understand file names that are ending with the extension star.bin. And please do not rename a .image file to a .bin file, since that would not work. The AP I have here in my lab setup is running the code 4.1.2.3. This is in the factory default state, so I'm going to log in and use Motorola as a default password. It's going to prompt me to change the password. Once in, I'm going to go to LAN and give the show command. As you can see, I already have an IP address here, since the AP is running a DHCP client by default. Just to ensure I can ping my TFTP server, I'm going to go ahead and do an exec ping 192.168.2.7, and that works. Let's go to the firmware menu, quick show. This is where you could set your file name on your TFTP server, so let's go ahead and do that. Set file. As mentioned earlier, you got to make sure you have the right migration image. The migration image from 4.x to 5.x will end in the star.bin extension and not the .img. Let's set the TFTP server IP. Let's do a save and let's do a show command again. As you can see, we have our firmware file name here as well as our TFTP server. You could obviously go to the GUI and put the same settings. Now let's just go ahead and hit update TFTP. The AP is first going to go and download that image. It'll verify it is the right image. Once that has been verified, it'll start the upgrade process. Now the upgrade process can take slightly longer since you're moving from 4.x to 5.x, so please be patient and wait. If you use the wrong firmware file, it's quite possible your AP may not even boot. In some instances, depending on what image you use, it shows up on the boot prompt saying it's the wrong kernel, or it could even refuse to boot. Let's just see, wait a few seconds to see what happens next. As seen, the firmware file has been downloaded and the AP is now going to reset. As you can now see, the AP is extracting the firmware file that it downloaded, and it is now going to install this image and come back up in 5.x. You should now be able to smoothly migrate from 4.x to 5.x. Again, as a reminder, make sure your AP is running the latest 4.x code base. The first link on your screen, you can download the 4.1.2.3 image, which will ensure that your AP is on the correct 4.x image. The next link is your migration image, which ends in the .bin extension as seen. This will make sure that your AP smoothly moves from 4x to 5x. Thanks for watching.